Hey, what's going on everyone? Deadman Gaming here today with a Legend of Zelda 3DS version. I am going to be restarting over on the Legend of Zelda game that I had started almost 2 years ago now. I apologize I haven't been uploading a lot, but I think it's time I finally did this. So, as you see, I also do have the Master Quest mode. I'll be playing that later on down the road in a different playlist, but today we're just going to go ahead and bring in the original. As you can see, I've already got a few of them. We're going down to this one, and of course, sticking with Link, name. Oh, probably would help if I hit the buttons. A little out of practice, folks. Also, I'm sorry if the recording is weird. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Now, I'm not really going to be trying to do many voices for this. Haven't had much time to be able to really do voices, not gonna lie. So, warming up isn't going to be easy for this stuff. Or, I don't even know what I'm trying to say there. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack the land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend, and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly, the fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. So yeah. As many of you know, my last set of episodes for this were based from a emulator off of my phone, and I had a face cam for that, but this is going to be based off of my 3DS that I have. I've actually been planning on doing this Let's Play for a while now, but haven't ever had the time to do it. And here we go. Hello, Link. Wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Now, as before again, I will not be doing a 100% Let's Play. I'll probably do that like later on down the road or something. But, for the time being, it's just going to be a quick get through the dungeon kind of thing. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The great Deku Tree has asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. And I know I added a couple words in there. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Alright. Also, I apologize for clearing my throat a lot. It's, mostly just dry throat and all that. That's it. Ooh, hi, Link. And we're just gonna backflip off. We're not really going to talk too much. I'm more or less just going to get the items I need, go to the dungeon, beat it. I don't know, depending upon how long the episode is, I'll probably take and, depending upon how long the episode is going to be, I will take and, oh, nope, darn it. Now, let's try this again. Nope, where is it at? There's a hidden rupee here. There it is. But, depending upon how long the episode is, after I beat the dungeon, I might take and just continue on going through, like, Hyrule Castle and making the way to Kakariko Village. And there's that, and let's make a quick run over to here to get the sword. And there we go. Go ahead and equip it. There we go. But yeah. Also, sorry if I don't talk too much. I've not really prepared for this. I don't have much to talk about, other than I'm hoping that everybody's been doing okay, especially since all this quarantine stuff has been going on. On top of it, to let everyone know, I have been doing okay myself. Just been kind of stuck indoors is all. Go ahead and cut the grass there. Kind of hoping that I had got something out of it, but nope. Turn this way. There we go. Sorry if sorry if I keep coming out of focus on this. Yeah. Talking about what would be Z targeting from Nintendo 64 style, but... And I think it's 40 rupees, correct? Yeah, 40. So we'll just do this real quick. There we go. Talk, get the shield. There we go. But yeah. Let's do that. There we go. Now if I can just keep my hands steady enough to keep it from bouncing all over the place. Yeah. If you want to see the great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. What's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp. I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the great Deku Tree? Huh, Grumble, grumble. But yeah. But to give a quick update here on like the controls real quick. Of course, this little icon down here is where the ocarina always sits. You've also got 4 other icons here. Of course, Y and X, and then 1 other up here. So basically, these buttons, or the Y and X buttons, are self-explanatory. You can press those at any point in time and use an item that's equipped to there. Also, for these 2 here, you can place a separate item that you have to press down on the screen in order to activate. Of course, shielding and aiming. And then, of course, there's always the view button now, or little view button, which I can use I can take and move the actual console to view around, but I can also use the analog stick to do so too. So yeah, just a quick little thing about the controls here. And as you see at the bottom, I've got the map, and there's also the items icon and the gear icon, which I've already pressed once before, just to, there we go, and icon there, or item icon there. That's what the item menu looks like now, and I can actually put items in any spot I wish. 1 more of these, and there we go. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast sensed it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed, and I need thee to break the curse with thy wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use, that's going to be the view icon every now and again, to listen well to her words of wisdom. Words of wisdom that normally almost get me killed sometimes. Okay, sorry about that. Minor technical difficulties. Definitely editing that out. If I can kind of figure it out. But yeah, here we go, inside the Deku Tree. I have no clue what actually happened there, to be honest. Right. There we go, get that. Yeah. But as you can see in this, the dungeons are all the same. The main differences is the updated look of the creatures and the characters themselves. Including which, with Navi, she's no longer just a floating blue ball with small wings. She's actually a floating blue ball with large wings now. Link has an updated look too. You can tell he's a little more childlike. Some of the creatures even look a little more different. There we go. Nope. There we don't go. Hang on. There. Hopefully I got it. Nope, I don't got it. Darn it. Come on. Sorry, folks, having problems with my tripod here. Let me do this. There, that should keep it from falling over. There we go. Oh, hang on, a little crooked here. There we go. There we go, a lot better. But yeah, there's the Skulltulas now. A little uglier looking in my opinion, but, you know. Yeah. Can open doors by pressing A and all that. Still got the tactics down for this. It's basically the same. Ooh. Oh, I got hit by the Deku Baba, that's right. So yeah, you're gonna notice that even though that I've taken and I know this game like the back of my hand, you're gonna notice that there are going to be some situations that are a little different. I haven't fully mastered this game. Oh, whoops. That's how we save and everything. And put that there. Like, all the old tricks still work. The only things that I haven't really mastered is when it comes to fighting certain enemies. I'm still getting used to the style of fighting. There we go. Gotcha. No seeds. Great. Still getting used to all of it. One thing that they did add, you might hear tapping here and there. You can actually, like when climbing or swimming, you can tap your sword button and you move faster. Alrighty. This here is just for the compass, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyways. Right, just take care of that guy. Oh, wait a minute. I do have to fight this. Now, I'm not gonna waste... Yeah, there's another thing about them. I wasn't gonna waste any slingshot ammo for that. Oh. There we go. Put that away. Hit this. But yeah. Open this and get the compass. There we go. And you know what? Might as well get that gold scatola. Why not? There we go. Ooh, come on. Now we'll step here, take care of this guy. And there we go. Now, Master Quest mode, I'll go ahead and tell you, is a little bit more difficult. Every enemy does exactly one heart of damage. While falling, depending upon how far, can do multiple hearts of damage. Some other enemies can do stronger damage to you, such as, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now that I've got some of my ammo back. And do that. Thank you. That's one thing. Detection of the sticks are a little different. And take care of this guy, because he's going to give me the code. 23 is number 1. There we go. When it comes to aiming with the slingshot and stuff, I will use the motion thing every now and again, but otherwise I won't. I'll try not to do it too much. One thing that is different in Master Quest mode versus this, to let you guys know, is this room here. Instead of having that button down there, you actually have to jump onto the platform there and use your shield to duck underneath the thing, the spinning spike bar there. But sadly, it doesn't work in this mode. Come on. There we go. Jump onto this. Let it carry me across. And jump up here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. And there we go. Yes, 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 yes. Know all about that. Climb up, and enter in. And take this guy down. There we go. God, why am I so shaky? I apologize for for the shakiness of the screen every now and again. My right hand has been shaky a lot recently. Now, I wonder. Yep, can still do it. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about fighting them guys. It's a little trick that I remembered from the original, but I remember in the emulator it wouldn't work for some reason. So, there we go. So it looks like this episode isn't going to be, or it is going to be just long enough to where I'll have a dungeon completed and be able to just call it there. But, I don't know, maybe I'll do a longer episode, I don't know. I don't know yet. So yeah. Of course, this is normal, just roll and there we go. And turn around. Now, this was actually something kind of fun. In Master Quest, these guys are all mixed up. It took me a minute to figure out the code. Now, step over here. You're number 3. And you're number 1. And gotcha. Now, yeah, that's another thing he does. Whenever you complete something like this, he randomly spins. So add that there. I know many of you are probably saying to yourself, Justin, why don't you add an item to these spots? When it comes to these items, I don't like to, only because the fact that it doesn't work that well. But I want to show you guys something. If you notice, you can see Queen Goma there, just chilling. And on top of it, you notice that there is actually spider webs instead of being the actual tree that she's climbing around on this time. Because that's what she's supposed to be, is a spider. There's spider webs on the walls, on the floor, everything this time. And now she's moving around. And there we go. Queen Goma. Which she won't take long to defeat. Oops. Well, I did say that I have been, or I'm not too accustomed to the controls of this. Now, there we go. And there we go. Now, funny thing, the way I'm recording this is with a tripod holding my phone to where I can record the actual 3DS. Looking through my phone, there is a second delay between what happens, like almost a millisecond delay between what happens on the actual screen here and what happens through here. And some of the colors are actually not as vibrant as it is looking at the actual screen. So when I was waiting for her eye to turn to that red color, it actually wasn't showing up red or too dark a red. From what I could see, her eye was already red the whole entire time until, of course, it went darker on the phone's screen. Now we're learning about Ganondorf. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorceress powers in search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. And now we learn about the goddesses, which I've almost got completely memorized. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule: Din, Nehru, and Furore. Din, the goddess of power, Nehru, the goddess of wisdom, and Furore, the goddess of courage. And then it's going to go Din, with her strong flaming arms, cultivated land and created the red earth. And right there, Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth. Nehru poured her wisdom, I believe it's like poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. My bad. And then Furore, with her rich soil, produced all living creatures that would uphold the law. With her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. Sorry, can't speak today. 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. They actually slowed that down for people to be able to read better, because back then it used to be like super fast. You had to read it as fast as I was reading it. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take the stone with thee, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse upon me. And there's the updated version of the Kokiri Emerald, which is also my birthstone. Funny enough. You got the Kokiri Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Shouldst thou ever lose thy way, seek a vision of the path from the Sheikah Stone that stands by thy house, or beside thy house. Navi the Fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat thee, Navi. Goodbye. And he dies. Before the video ends, I will show you that Sheikah Stone that he was talking about, just to show you like what it is he was what he was telling us about there, because that was something that they added for people who have never really played this game. Growing up in Nintendo 64 era, the actual game never had any hints. You actually had to search up a walkthrough on the internet just to be able to figure out where everything was. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna skip past him for this point. Video is starting to get a little long. So, to show you that Sheikah Stone, because I didn't do that, is actually this thing against the wall here. Now, both Adult Link and regular Link can actually go in here. It says, this is the Sheikah Stone the great Deku Tree mentioned, Link. If you're ever unsure of what to do, it might not be a bad idea to ask the stone for help. And all it is you normally, oh wait, I can't go through it yet. That's right. Normally, if you ever need a hint or something, he crawls inside of it and you're able to pick certain hints that you can use to, well, hang on, let me see. Here it is. Ask the Sheikah Stone for guidance. Receive a vision of the future. And he crawls inside. And then we see this. You have two things that you can pick from inside the Deku Tree. And you can pick one of these. I'll go ahead and do this. Where the sword sleeps. And see? It just gives you a quick little vision of like where you find certain things, or how to find certain things, including like Goma battle. There's Goma. There you go. And that's all there is to it. But yeah. And then he'll crawl back out and you're good to go again. So, I'm going to go ahead and step out to Hyrule Field, and that'll be the end of this episode. After, of course, this cutscene. Oh, you're leaving? I knew that you would leave the Force someday, Link, because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay. Because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. It's good old Saria's ocarina. You received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Tap the ocarina on the lower screen to start playing it. As you see down here, there's a faded version of the ocarina sitting there now. And that will always sit there. I no longer have to place it like over in one of these areas. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. And I'll also show you one more thing before I go. Yeah, she's now sad and everything. You actually can tell the emotions on their face and all that. So yeah, Hyrule Field. And of course there's the owl, Kabora Gabora. AKA the first king of Hyrule, or also better known as Skyloft from Skyward Sword. But yeah, no, something else that you can do now, whenever you bring this up, you can press this icon here to bring up your songs. Now, even in this, you can take and still play the notes. And I accidentally backed out of it. So, no more having to pause the game just to find the song and all that. But no, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you next time. Also, quick little thing that I wanted to add in. I hope everyone's being safe. I hope everyone's at least following most of the guidelines for the actual quarantine. Mostly, I just want to say that I'm glad that with everything that's been going on, people have still been staying strong and kind of looking out for everyone else. But enough talk about that and everything. Hope everyone stays safe, stays good to each other, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!